guys, so as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be creating Mal and Evie from Descendant. So like I told you guys in my last video, I was going to do something with Sims 4. I kind of had an idea of what it was, but I wasn't for sure. So I think I'm going to make this into a series. It's going to be probably like Disney series where I just do like Disney movies, TV shows, you know, whatever you guys are interested in, you guys want me to make in The Sims, I will definitely do that. I think that I am planning on definitely making like That's So Raven. I might also do Hannah Montana, I'm not sure. Probably try some Wizard Waverly Place. So it's just kind of open, but I do definitely want to do this because Disney is like my favorite thing to watch, definitely when I was little. So I don't want to take up too much of your time just in here talking and not getting to the creative sim, but I do want to also take a little bit of this video to introduce myself as well. I know I gave you guys the option to kind of choose if you wanted to put in the description or if you wanted me to do it in my next video, but I think I'm just gonna like just do it and get it over with, and definitely once I get new subscribers or people have questions, I can definitely answer them along the way. So let's get started. So just let you guys know, I did go and try to create Mal and Evie before recording this video because I wanted to see if I could actually do it. So I am going to, when I'm in editing, I'm going to put the images up here that I created beforehand, and that is like kind of like my challenge. I'm going to try to get as close as possible to the Mal and Evie I created beforehand in this video. So I did neglect to do the story mode because I'm just creating them in Creative Sim, so the story mode is not really needed for this right now, and I did want to have, you know, more choice in their characteristics and everything. So just to let you guys know, they are up in the gallery, so I will drop my EA or Sims username to the gallery so you guys can definitely go and find them. I will also be linking my custom content that I used in this video down in the description so you guys can also grab the custom content if you don't already have it, so you can, you know, seamlessly put Mal and Evie into your game without any issues. So we are going to be starting with Mal, and while I'm trying to figure out the skin tone and skin texture and all that I want to use, I'm going to take this time to introduce myself very briefly. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, I will definitely not be afraid to answer them. So my name is Keisha, like I said in the first video, and I am 24. I am about to graduate college. I am getting a degree in social work. I love to play games. I have played games for as long as I can remember, and you know, it's been like as long as, you know, as soon as I could pick up a controller, I've probably been playing them or played them on the PC or on the Xbox when I was younger. So I just love to play games. I always find enjoyment in it. I always find a way to relax when I'm playing games. It's just my safe haven. So the fact that I am able to do this on YouTube, it makes it awesome. I get to share something that I love with other people who also love it. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say, honestly. I'm going to be playing multiple things on this channel. This channel is going to be very, very diverse. I love Sims, so you will definitely see Sims on this channel a lot, because I do love Sims with a passion. I'm down to play anything once, honestly, and I feel like this is also good for me because it gives me a chance to play things that are games that I would have never really tried. I would have been like, oh, that looks cool, and then I never would have played it because I was like, yeah, no. So I feel like this does open doors for me to try new things, which I think is always great, because you never know, you know, what you truly like until you actually go out there and try to do it. Anyway, so as you can see right now, I am working on Mal's facial features. I'm trying to get as closely as I can to her, but by far will not be perfect, but I will try to get as close as I can, and I will be in a second throwing up the photo for the inspiration I kind of used when creating her, and also, because I did tell you guys in the beginning that I would be putting up the image that I created beforehand before actually recording this video, and I will also put that up here as well. I don't plan keeping that image up there the whole time, but I will definitely put it up there at the end when I'm done with both Mal and Evie, and we can kind of do like, you know, was I close, was I not close, we can kind of do it that way. Yeah, that was not, no. So yeah, you're gonna see me like pick some really creepy options, but of course I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what I used before and also what looks good now, you know, on her as well. So so why did I choose to do Disney as a series? I mean, why not? Disney is great. I love Disney. I'm not gonna say I don't. I basically was raised on Disney and all the princess movies. So it just totally makes sense to do Disney, and it's also passion. It's like something that I really wanted to do, and so I felt like, you know, why not? You know, do things that you love, and I freaking love Disney. So I am definitely going to be sticking with this. Like I said earlier, I will definitely be taking, you know, requests of what you guys want to see or what Sims you want to be made, because I fully understand making Sims are hard. It takes time and it takes practice to get good and to kind of get a critique down when you're making them. So I have no problem taking requests and like or helping people out if they have, you know, issues. I can definitely do that as well. I'm just here to help you, you know, just like I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would do if I had questions about certain things in, you know, this game and other games. So now I am looking through the hairs. I am trying to find the hair that I used earlier, and it is really hard to find. I have a lot of custom content. I need to really go through there and fix that up. But yeah, so this is the hair I decided to do. Like I said, I was kind of doing like, I want to do like a mixture of this movie and the third movie or the second movie with her look, but I honestly decided just to focus on the first movie because I was able to find custom content of the outfit from the first movie, so it just made sense. I did have a hard time. You see, I'm like trying to fix her nose. I had the hardest time trying to fix her nose. It is not easy. I was like, ugh, it was just, it's like Sims when you're creating them. It's like a tweak here, a tweak there. It is some work. It really is. It's not simple at all to create Sims. Definitely when you have an idea in mind, it's not easy. Oh, and you also see me going in here and seeing the already kind of made nose and lips and stuff, because I do that a lot. I do work off of what they already created for us, and I kind of tweak it that way too. Definitely when I'm having a hard time doing it on my own. So now I am working on the lips. I am trying to get as close as I can to the lips I chose when I picked earlier, while also making sure I check out the lips from the image that I'm using of Mal to also try to get a very good interpretation of what her lips situation was in the movie as well. So this is really hard. I'm like literally trying to figure out what to talk about. I should have like wrote down like, you know, like, I don't know, like points to make or points to go off of, but I did just want to keep this kind of relaxed and chill, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. You know, I didn't want to have to be like wrote out or scheduled, or not scheduled, but like a plan per se. I just wanted to be on, you know, on the same level with you guys and just talk to you guys like I talk to my friends. So that's what I'm trying to do, but it is not easy. It is not easy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going back to the same eyebrows. Like I said, I'm a perfectionist and I am trying to get really close to the image I did before while also looking at her eyebrows. But I think those eyebrows are pretty good. I don't think they're exactly what I chose, but I think they're pretty good, honestly. So I did decide to speed it up a little bit because honestly, you're just watching me like do all the small things to her and everything right now, trying to make it all come together, and I just thought it is gonna be too long of a video and I don't want it to be that long for you guys. But I will take a moment to talk about why I chose to do Descendants first. You guys kind of already know why I chose to do with Disney, like for a series, but why did I choose Descendants? Definitely when I had That's So Raven to do, or Sue Life, Zack and Cody, or Wizards of Waverly Plays, or, you know, Hannah Montana. I mean, I like Hannah Montana. My brothers were kind of like, don't do Hannah Montana, and I was like, why? I like Hannah Montana, and they were like, well, we're not gonna watch it if you do Hannah Montana. And I was like, well, I'll probably do her sooner or later. You know, gonna be honest with you guys. So, but why Disney? Because I think Disney is a really, Disney. Why Disney? Why Disney? What I meant to say, why Descendants? I think Descendants is a really good movie, and obviously I'm gonna say that I was, you know, very happy that they had Kenny Ortega directing it because I'm very fond of Kenny Ortega. I think he is a really good director. When I found out that he is the one who directed Hocus Pocus, I was over the moon excited because he directed both High School Musical, or all the High School Musical movies, which I love. He directed Hocus Pocus, which I love. And then he directed these trilogy, or these 3 movies. And so I'm like, if Kenny Ortega touched it, it has to be good. It just has to. So there was no way that I wasn't going to give it a chance and watch it. And so that's why I decided to watch Descendants. And when I did, I realized that these movies are really good. And so I kept watching them because they were really good. I mean, it's a little like, I didn't care too much for Ben, you know, in Descendants, but, you know, you always need like that attractive guy. So I was like, I guess he's okay. I was more like, you know, for Jay, because, you know, he was on Twilight. Not trying to go there, but, you know, he was on Twilight, so, but I was just like, you know, that's why I decided to do Descendants first, and also because Descendants did just come out last year. It's more, like, fresh, I guess, more newer, when it comes to, like, Disney movies that I care about. I have not seen Zombies, so I will not watch Zombies, because, no. But this movie I did like a lot, and if they make another one, I will definitely watch it, because it's really well put together, because Kenny Ortega directed it, of course. Not biased, but, you know, Kenny Ortega is like gold with Disney, honestly. So, this is the finishing touches of Mal. I am quite happy about it, honestly. I think she turned out good. Yes, I was quite happy. Right now, I'm just like fixing the small things, and I'm going back into her. I think her nose, probably. Maybe, or if I'm just looking. Like I said, I am perfectionist. I am. So I wouldn't be surprised if I like, yep, went back into her nose. I already knew I was gonna do it. I did. I really tried hard to make it look like the old one, or the one I did before. So I think she looks pretty good, honestly. But yeah, so I am gonna definitely put the custom content, the outfit, down in the description. The shoes are just EA's shoes, so you just have to have one of the stuff packs, I think, or maybe they come with the game. I'm not sure if they're an update or something, but they are EA's shoes. And then the hair is Stealthic, so I'll also put that down in the description. And the eyeshadow, and the lipstick, and the eyeliner, and the eyebrows as well. So you guys can also have those too. Yeah, like, I'm just literally fixing everything. I'm telling you, like, it is hard for me to be happy. I just have to sometimes just walk away and be like, this is good. But yeah. So we should be moving on to Evie pretty soon. Oh yeah, I also am going to put her name up there, her last name. I did not know what her last name was, so I had to Google it because I don't remember ever hearing it in Descendants. I don't know if I put it now or if I put it later. I think I put it now. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I don't remember ever hearing her last name, so I did have to look it up. And when I looked up, it said Bertha. It was like on Fandom, and they said that her last name was Bertha. And I was like, I don't know about that, but I did it anyway. And then I also did her traits. So I thought that would do family, and that would be a big happy family, because even though her mom is a terrible mom, she found a family within her friends, and then Ben, you know, when she started dating him. And so I felt like family was a good choice to pick for like the main component, because I felt like she always wanted to find that family unit. Even though she could never really find it in her mom, and she tried to please her mom to find it, and, you know, her mom just ended up using her. And then I chose good, because deep down she really is good. Even though she does struggle, you know, because of how she was raised, I think deep down she's good. I think she's proved it tons of times of how good she is. So I feel like that one also fit very well for her. And then I think the last one I picked Self-Assured. I think it took me a few minutes to like decide if that's really one I wanted. But I chose to do Self-Assured because to me I feel like she's very confident. I mean, she's confident in her abilities. Most of the time she's confident in her abilities. There are times where she is a little, she wavers a little bit, her skills and what she can do. But for me, for the most part, I feel like she's very confident in, who she is, what she wants. And that's why I chose the traits I chose. She is a teenager as well, because she's a teenager in Descendants, so I just kind of kept it along those lines. But yeah, here I am again tweaking it, so never happy. This one, never happy. So once I'm done tweaking the heck out of Mal, we are going to go and move on to Evie. I am planning on fast forwarding a lot more through Evie's portion than I did through Mal's portion, because I did want to talk to you guys a lot more, and so I did use a lot of that time to do that. But so yeah, I'm not gonna spend as much time. It's gonna like, I don't want the video to be too long, honestly. I just want to be probably about 20-25 minutes, if that. So I am gonna fast forward through the rest, like a good portion of the rest of this video. So like I did for Mal, I'm also going to be putting up the image that I used for inspiration when creating Evie, and I'm also going to be putting up the image that I created when I first did this my first time around to see if I could do it. I'm going to put that image up here as well so you guys can kind of see what those are. And just like I told you earlier, I will also be putting the sim images I created for Evie and Mal up at the end to kind of do a comparison. So I do want to take a little bit of this time to also talk about what my plans are for my channel. So I am deciding that my brothers, my boyfriend, and we are all writing down our choices of a game that they want me to play on my channel, and then I'm going to basically write them down on a piece of paper, fold them up, and then put them in like a plastic container, and then just draw one out, and that's the game that I will be playing. I can tell you right now what everyone has suggested to me. So I want to do Control. It's a game that came out last year. It's like supernatural, and it looks really cool, and you play this girl, has powers, and that's all I really know, honestly, about it. But it does look really good, so I am thinking about doing that game. My brother wants me to do Persona 5. All I know is that it's the anime game. I don't know exactly like the whole context of the game, but anything that's to do with Asian, like anything like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, like any game, manga, anything like that, I'm down for. So the game did look really interesting, so I'm definitely thinking about playing that as well. My other brother told me about Uncharted. He told me that game is exactly like Tomb Raider, but has a guy, and I like Tomb Raider, so I am definitely thinking about playing that game as well. And my boyfriend, he suggested that I play Witcher 3, I think. I have never played that game, never really heard of that game. I googled it and I saw they came out 2015, so it does look really interesting, and I know they made a Netflix show off of it, and I know that the guy who plays Superman plays the witch hunter kind of guy, so I think that game also looked really interesting, so I'm definitely thinking about playing that as well. I also want you guys to know that if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions of games you want me to play for a series on my channel, please don't be afraid to leave a comment down in the comment section, because I am definitely open to try anything once, play anything, and I'm, just here trying to get more experience in other games outside of my realm of games that I usually take time to play. So we are almost done with Evie. I'm basically just tweaking her here like I've done throughout this video. I have cut a lot out for Evie. Probably should have did the same thing for Mal, but you live and learn, I do want to take a few moments to just ask you about how are you doing? Are you doing okay? How are you surviving during this, this quarantine, the self-quarantine? I know some states are kind of like slowly getting off of it, but for most part, we're all still stuck inside. And for me right now, I live in Illinois. I mean, for me right now, it's raining because I live in Illinois. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, right now it is raining. So I am doing this. I'm doing homework, trying to finish up school, almost done. But yeah, just also put down in the comments, tell me what you're doing. What do you do right now that you're stuck in, self-quarantine and everything's like way different than what you probably would be doing, on Wednesday evening. So yeah. Anyway, so now we are at the point where we are picking Evie's traits. So I picked love because it's very clear that Evie wants to find love. I mean, she literally made a song called One Kiss in the last movie, so it's very clear. I also did creative because she's creative, and I did cheerful because she is very cheerful, I feel like. So, like I told you guys earlier, I put their images in the corner. You're about to see Mal's image pop up in the corner right now, and so you can see I did pretty good. I just missed the eyeshadow, but overall it looked good, and I think Evie's came out as well really good. And so yeah, that's it guys. So I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.